The clock is ticking. Right now, as you breathe, as your heart beats, as the world spins forward, time slips through your fingers. You can feel it, can't you? That quiet whisper in the back of your mind, that restless pull in your chest, it's telling you something. It's telling you the truth you've known all along. The time is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when the stars align or the excuses fade. Now. You've waited long enough. You've lingered in the shadows of doubt, pacing the edges of your own potential, watching others charge toward their dreams while you stand still, wondering if your moment will ever come. But hear this loud and clear. Your moment isn't coming. It's here. It's staring you in the face, daring you to step up, to claim it, to own it with every ounce of your being. The time is now, and it won't wait for you to feel ready. Think about it. Every second you hesitate, every breath you waste on indecision, is a second stolen from the life you could be living. The life you were meant to live. You weren't born to sit on the sidelines. You weren't forged in the fire of existence to drift through days, numb and aimless, letting the world dictate your path. No, you were built for more. Deep in your bones, you know it. That hunger, that fire. It's not an accident. It's a call to rise, to fight, to become the force you were always destined to be. The Stoics understood this. Men like Marcus Aurelius, a warrior emperor who faced chaos and betrayal, who stood in the eye of the storm and still wrote words that echo through centuries. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He didn't wait for peace to act. He didn't wait for the world to bow before him. He seized the now, every brutal, beautiful moment of it, and shaped it with his will. You have that same power. Right now. Not in some distant future when the sky's clear and the path is easy, because the path is never easy. The time is now, in the mess, in the struggle, in the raw, unfiltered reality of this very second. Look at your life. Look at the dreams you've buried, the goals you've shelved, the promises you've made to yourself and broken time and again. Why? Because you told yourself the lie that there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow I'll fight. Tomorrow I'll become the person I know I can be. But tomorrow is a thief. It sneaks in under the cover of comfort and steals your resolve, your momentum, your fire. Tomorrow is an illusion that keeps you chained to yesterday. The only truth, the only reality is now. This heartbeat, this breath, this moment where you decide who you are and what you'll stand for. You want proof? Look at the giants who've walked this earth. The ones who built empires, who defied odds, who left their mark on history. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for the perfect conditions. They saw the now, and they took it. They understood that time doesn't bend to your whims, it marches on, relentless, unforgiving. And they marched with it, step for step, blow for blow, until the world couldn't ignore them anymore. You have that same blood in your veins. You have that same unbreakable spirit. The question is, will you use it? Will you seize the now, or will you let it slip away? Because here's the hard truth. Every moment you don't act is a moment you're choosing defeat. Not because you're weak, not because you're incapable, but because you're letting fear hold the reins. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But fear is a liar. It whispers that you're not enough, that the risk is too great, that the fall will break you. Yet the Stoics knew better. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality. The pain you dread, the obstacles you imagine, they're shadows, not stone. The real battle is here, now, in this instant where you decide to stand up and fight. And make no mistake, this is a fight for your soul, your purpose, your legacy. The world doesn't hand you greatness on a silver platter. It doesn't roll out a red carpet and cheer you on while you stroll to victory. The world is a battlefield, and every day you're in the thick of it, facing distractions, setbacks, voices that tell you to sit down, stay small, play it safe. But you weren't made for safe. You weren't carved from the dust of this earth to shrink back and settle. You were made to charge into the fray, to wrestle with the chaos, to forge something extraordinary out of the raw material of now. So what's stopping you? What's keeping you from stepping into this moment with everything you've got? Is it the weight of yesterday? The mistakes you've made, the regrets you carry like stones in your pocket? Let them go. They don't define you unless you let them. The past is gone. It has no power over this second, this breath, this chance to start anew. Or is it the uncertainty of tomorrow? The what-ifs that swirl in your mind, painting pictures of failure before you've even begun. Cast them aside. Tomorrow isn't promised, but now is yours to command. The time is now because now is all you have. Not in some poetic, abstract sense, but in the brutal, beautiful reality of existence. This is your arena. This is your battlefield. And you don't get to choose the conditions. You don't get to wait for the rain to stop or the wind to calm. You fight in the mud, in the dark, in the roar of the storm, because that's where strength is born. That's where character is forged. That's where you discover who you really are. Think of the people who inspire you. The ones who've climbed mountains, who've defied the impossible, who've turned pain into power. They didn't wait for a sign from the heavens. They didn't sit around hoping the universe would nudge them forward. They saw the now, and they ran toward it. Full speed, no hesitation, no apologies. They understood that life isn't a rehearsal. It's not a draft you get to rewrite later. It's happening right here, right now, and every second you don't claim it is a second you'll never get back. So claim it. Claim it with every fiber of your being. Claim it with the sweat on your brow, the fire in your gut, the thunder in your chest. You don't need permission. You don't need the stars to align or the world to cheer you on. You need only this: the will to act, the courage to begin, the resolve to keep going when every muscle screams to stop. The time is now and it's yours to take. Picture it. Picture the version of you that's waiting on the other side of this moment. The you who doesn't flinch, who doesn't falter, who stares down the chaos and says, "I am stronger than this." That version of you isn't a fantasy. It's a reality you can build, starting now. Not with grand gestures or perfect plans, but with one step, one choice, one defiant stand against the tide of doubt and delay. That's how it begins. That's how you transform. The Stoics taught us to focus on what we control. You can't control the past. It's written in stone. You can't control the future. It's a shadow yet to take shape. But you can control this heartbeat, this action, this moment where you decide to stop waiting and start living. Marcus Aurelius said, "It's not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Don't fear the end. Fear the life unlived, the potential unclaimed, the fire left to flicker out because you didn't fan the flames when you had the chance. And you have the chance now, right now. As these words sink into your soul, as the weight of this truth settles in your bones, you stand at a crossroads. One path leads to more of the same, more hesitation, more excuses, more tomorrows that never come. The other path leads to fire, to purpose, to a life that roars with meaning because you dared to make it so. Which path will you take? Which you become. The time is now because the world won't pause for you. The clock won't slow, the days won't stretch, the opportunities won't linger. They're here, flashing before you, begging you to grab them before they vanish into the ether. And they will vanish, unless you act, unless you rise, unless you summon the strength that's been dormant inside you, waiting for this very moment to break free. Feel that strength now. Feel it surging through your veins, pulsing in your chest, igniting your spirit. It's not a gift from the gods or a stroke of luck, it's yours, earned through every battle you've faced, every scar you've carried, every time you've fallen and clawed your way back up. That strength is your birthright, your weapon, your shield. Wield it. Wield it now, with no apologies, no hesitation, no doubt. Because this is it. This is the line in the sand. This is the moment where you stop being a spectator in your own life and become the warrior you were meant to be. The time is now, not because it's convenient, not because it's comfortable, but because it's real. It's raw, it's yours, and it's slipping away with every breath you don't use to fight for it. So fight. Fight for the dreams you've buried. Fight for the person you know you can become. Fight for the life that's waiting just beyond the edge of your fear. You don't need to know every step. You don't need to see the whole path. You just need to move. Now. With everything you've got. With every shred of will, every drop of courage, every spark of defiance you can muster. The time is now, and it's screaming your name. It's pounding on the walls of your soul, demanding you answer the call, will you? Will you stand up right here, right now, and say, "This is my time, this is my fight, this is my life, and I will not let it pass me by"? Say it. Feel it. Live it. Because the time isn't coming, it's here, and it's yours to conquer. The world is watching. Your future is watching. The you that you've always wanted to be is watching, waiting for you to step into the arena and claim what's yours. Don't wait another second. Don't give fear another breath. Don't let doubt steal another heartbeat. The time is now. Rise. Fight. Win. Because this moment is everything. And it's yours. Take it.